Happy day to you. I'm wishing you wellness right where you are. My mission is to activate the empowerment within you to thrive in living life. I'm Florence and I welcome and thank you for choosing to join us today. We're about to show you a demonstration and it's a preview into the Master Seminar event that's coming up. We have an opportunity today to learn from a decades-long martial arts expert who will instruct us step by step exactly what to do in that given scenario. You can feel free to replay this video back to practice again. And these are very basic, effective, easy moves that anyone at any age can learn that could potentially save our lives. And of course, we know that situational awareness or aversion and diffusion is the best safety training, but if someone like you and me, or God forbid, a loved one, find themselves in a pickle, then these 5 simple techniques are effective options to escape. I always believe that it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. And I invite you to please join us at the seminar event, a special event, and bring your daughters, nieces, colleagues, neighbors. We also have a very lovely volunteer today to join us, and I'm excited. Let's get started.
So right now we're gonna have our lovely assistant come here, and he's gonna demonstrate what happens quite often is an attacker walks up and grabs someone by the wrist. He thinks, oh, I've got her here. He's pulling, she's pulling. He may even put this arm here and pull her in. As she pulls away, he's pulling. Now let's stop real quick. This wrist, if you could grab her wrist real fast, this thumb cannot withstand the pressure of her pulling away. So let's go ahead and just do the grab how you had it, like that. Grab her down there. So what I want you to do is start pulling her in, and now just simply pull away. Now, were you grabbing her? Was she grabbing you?
Yes.
Okay, so grab her tight again. Pull her in with your arm here, like now, Flo, go ahead. Pull away and run. So now we're gonna demonstrate this kind of in a flowing motion here. No pun intended. So attacker grabs, he pulls her in, she struggles, runs. Okay, great. So now we know if someone grabs you, how to get away. Just go where the weak part of the thumb is and pull away and run. But that poses a secondary problem here. Maybe this attacker chases you. Maybe this attacker is now mad and goes, hey, come here. And he's not gonna be now taken off guard, but there's a solution to that. Let's say he grabs her. Now, Flo, go ahead and pull away. We know that works. Let's expand. Take your claw, and what she's going to do is she's gonna put those fingers in this attacker's eyes. So go ahead and grab, pull away the same way, attack. Ah! In lesson 1 and 2, the attacker cross-grabbed Flo. And I want to show how easy it is to break away. Now, Flo, pull away, just try to pull naturally away. See, he's got her. But if he pulls and she breaks away at the weak point, let's see it again. At the weak point, pull away, he can't hold her. Okay, lesson 3. Now, we've been working on 1 and 2, we're on a cross grab where he grabs her cross and go ahead and get out of that. So we know that works. But what if he grabs her on a straight grab here? The attacker, he grabs her straight grab. Now, go ahead and do the same thing, pull away. We know that works, but guess what? She's now exposed. He's got her here. She's kind of maybe, a little awkward, right? Go ahead and grab again. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna do what I call the Y move, we'll call it, because it's gonna be using the webbing of her hand to make a Y, and she's going to lift as she goes. So the motion is make a Y with your hand and then exit to straight past him. Okay, so what you just saw was 3. A straight grab. Let's do that one more time. A straight grab, she makes a Y webbing, lift her arm up and runs by him. Very good. Okay, this is a review on lesson 3. Now lesson 4, we're gonna add to it because the same scenario as lesson 1, this attacker's not hurt. This attacker's surprised. All of a sudden, he's grabbing a hold of her, he's pulling her in. Where did she go? But again, that might just make him angry. So let's go ahead and do that grab again. And this time we're gonna add a little something to it. We're gonna add a smack to the, let's call it private regions or groin area. And what you're gonna do, Flo, is same scenario with the Y move, but you're going to now make a palm with your left hand.
Okay.
Okay? And as you run by him, you're going to slap him,
Okay.
okay, as you run by. So let's do it slowly. He grabs a hold. She goes ahead, goes by, slaps. Very good. Come back. Now let's do this a little bit faster. Remember, in lesson 3, yes, she got away, but again, he's not hurt. She could be yelling in this day and age with technology. People could hear it and tape it, but she could be on a trail. She could be in a dark parking lot. We need to give her a little bit more fractions of seconds to get away. And this will, in fact, give those fractions. I guarantee it. I guarantee this will work. So go ahead and grab. Now I want you to do this full speed. Grab a hold, really, really, really grab a hold. Go ahead, go ahead. Very good. In lesson 3 and 4, the attacker grabbed with a straight arm, grabbed Flo's arm. Now, Flo, if we remember, make a Y with her hand. See the webbing here. She puts this part of her arm into his wrist. And as she does that, she lifts up and then escapes.
Hey ladies, I have a question for you. Have you ever just been minding your own business and someone just comes along and grabs a hold of you and you just feel a little bit helpless and defenseless? Because as ladies, sometimes we just feel a little too polite to say no, especially to a hug.
How you doing, baby? How you doing?
So I'm going to show you in technique number 5 a sort of aggressive way to get away. Okay. So if someone comes up at you like that, here's what you do. Okay, I'm gonna invite up the lovely volunteer here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
So what you do is you have your knee, which is strong, and you would point it to his private region. And in doing so, you also use your arms and you pull forward. So in slow motion, you would pull forward. And do you see his body mechanics? He leans forward. And as he leans forward, what I want you to do is to use your hands, your claws, your tiger claws, and you would push away his face. So directing it sort of at his eyes. So let's try that again.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Okay, so you grab his shoulders, you go like this to his groin, and then as his face is forward, you push away and you run away. And at full speed, this is how it looks.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Okay, so what we've just demonstrated are 5 basic techniques that could literally save your life. You could literally use these tonight and actually be able to escape an attacker. So let's just review though in a quick one shot here. 2, 4, and 5. Because 1 and 3 are the foundation of the setup. I want her to attack that attacker and to get away. That gives that fraction, as my instructor used to say, that fraction of a second needed that again could get you out of harm's way. So let's go ahead and do a cross grab. The attacker grabs Flo. Now, he's pulling her in, right? Flo, go ahead and demonstrate number 2. So in that scenario, she yanks at the weak part of his thumb and puts that claw right into the attacker's eyes. Again, giving that time to escape. Let's go ahead and do that straight grab. In this scenario, he's going to be pulling her away. She's going to make, remember, that Y webbing into the bottom of his wrist, lifting his arm up and escaping as she's slapping the groin as she goes by. So let's go ahead and do number 4. Very good. So there again, he's going to be feeling that shock, the pain. He's not expecting that. This is what she has, and what you'll have is the art of surprise. She's not expecting, or he's not expecting to be, first of all, how easily she escapes, but second of all, that slap. Now let's go ahead and do number 5 real quick. Here's the guy maybe at the,
Hey,
you know,
baby,
comes
how
up
you doing?
on her. She's
How you
going to,
doing?
in this scenario, go ahead, number 5, Flo. Pulls him in.
Ah!
He's down here. So in this scenario, she hugs him, pulls him in, uses that left knee into the groin. His head comes forward. If you notice, Flo kind of moved her head away naturally. His head comes forward right into his eyes, and again gets away safely. So that concludes, just again in a one-shot way, of those moves.
Now, ladies, I know what you're probably thinking. How much time do we spend on these nails? And I don't want to break it on an attacker's face. So I asked my instructor, what is an alternative that I can do? And he said, you're wearing it right now. And so we all carry these, right? Purses? So I'm going to invite up the instructor and our lovely volunteer again to show us an alternative move that we can use, because we always have these handy.
So as Flo said jokingly, of course, you don't want to break it down. Look, you want to do anything possible, scream, yell, cry, scratch, claw, to get away from an attacker. But let's just say you don't want to blind this person for the rest of their lives, and you go, what's an alternative here? There's millions of alternatives, but let's just take what most of you are wearing around your shoulder. A great weapon. I've seen this in real life, and it worked like a charm. So let's do the cross grab attacker. Let's grab her. So in the one situation where she breaks away, puts the claw in his face, and then gets away, we know that one. Now let's add a little bit twist to it. You're going to, with your left hand and right hand, go ahead and grab it there. You're going to break away, that left hand, grab your purse, and slowly put it in his face. Boom. It will whiplash his neck back and give that fraction of a moment to run away. Now, let's do this fast time, real time. Grab a hold, break away, and hit him. Oh! That's an exact motion. He will step back, his neck will go back to his back there, and she'll give that time to get away. Great job, Flo.
Thank you so much for training with us. We really hope that you were able to take away even one thing out of these 5 simple techniques. And to learn more, we are looking forward to seeing you at our next Master Seminar with some of the best sought after master trainers in the entire world. Please see empower.divineflow.org without a W. Once again, it's empower.divineflow.org for more updated details. And for those of you that are outside of Southern California and tuning in, I really wish to invite you to seek classes, seek studios in your own area. My journey started with that single step of signing up, and trust me, it has shifted my entire life. And it really helped me to feel more comfortable in my own skin. So I invite you to do the same, and I truly encourage you to reach out for support, reach out for empowerment training. Be a victor, not a victim. And if you find this helpful, if you found this useful at all, please share, comment, like, subscribe, and until next time, know you are never alone. You are definitely more than enough, and it is not too late to start now. You can be fierce, bold, live courageously, and I extend an invitation for you to come join me. Let's take that forward step together.
Hey, dude. You okay, man?
No.
That looked like it hurt.
Oh, I did. Oh, God.
I'll tell you what, that's a whimsical warrior.